that name because we're mad at it.
No,
we're talking scientifically,
yes, sir.
biologically,
yes, sir.
and genetically.
Yes, sir.
And I will put my life
Yes, sir.
in every penny that I have on the line.
Yes, sir.
And those that believe as I believe.
Yes, sir.
Take my head if you can get one white person
Yes, sir.
to prove they're not a devil,
yes.
including the Pope.
Yes, sir.
Right. Pope going all over the world trying to look all holy and all dignified, getting off the plane, kneeling on his knees, kissing the ground. If the Pope come here, I'll give him something to kiss, and it won't be the ground. Let him come. Don't get mad because I talk about the Pope. Pope just another white man. That's all. Another devil. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the white man is a devil regardless of the time and regardless of the place. So when it talks to the tempter, talking about this cracker. Or as some of you say, the white man. I won't hurt nobody's feelings. So he said, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered, it is written, man shall live not by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Right. He says then, and again the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee, right, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. You dig that? Everything. I'll give you control and mastery over all nations and kingdoms if you bow down and follow me. But this is what the white man tells these Negro leaders. So come on, nigga. If you bow down and worship me, and tell your brothers and sisters, I ain't all that bad. And I'll lay all the kingdoms of the world before you. So they took Mr. Jackson. Notice how they had that thing situated. When the white man blew the late Dr. Martin Luther King's brains out, Jesse was right there saying, nigga, if you mess up, this is what we're going to do to you. He just giving them an example. Said now if you reject, we're going to blow your brains out because you've been playing ball all the time. That's right. See? Because Dr. King, he been playing ball all the time. And all of a sudden he thought he really was leaving. Well, it's all right, buddy. I'm going to show you just what you are. He was getting, King was getting real rebellious. He got so rebellious, he wouldn't talk to the messenger. That's, oh my God. These two fellas get together. Martin Luther King and the most son of Elijah Muhammad get together. My God. Big trouble. So the natives will be rested tonight, and from now on, them two get hooked up. So they went on and put a slug in Dr. King's head and said, look, Jesse, this is what you going to get, boy. Listen, man, I just want you to make me big. I just want you to make me powerful. So right straight through, the first thing he did is SCLC was a sinking ship then. So the white folks took all their money and put it behind their new horse, Jesse Jackson. Because it was clear that Ralph Abernathy was a dead horse. And you whip a dead horse all day, they ain't going to move. So they put their money on a new horse. And he's been running in top form. He's a thoroughbred Negro. He's been running in top form. Ever since the white men put him in the position. Now he's running around. Talking about he's going to run for president. In the most filthy, the most corrupt nation on the planet, he wants to be president. No one will never do it. There's so many implications I really don't have time to go into them. That's why y'all need to come to more meetings. I'm going to give a lecture in the very near future just on the political climate and the political candidacies that's going on in America. But there's so many implications. You see? That the devil already knows who he wants in office. But they got to make it look right. You just can't do a thing any kind of way. They only got him in there to split the vote. To make people think everybody is going in one direction when they got their man picked already. The same way that they dangling them niggas in Baltimore. Niggas. Same way they dangling them niggas on the chain in Baltimore. These preachers
Right.
is the same thing that they are doing to Jesse Jackson, only differently. You see, on the plantation, the only way you could be of a help to the slave master
Yes, sir.
is that the slave master had to help you keep a facade up that you was militant, that you just wouldn't bend any kind of way to the master. So almost every city you go, they got their NIC, nigga in charge, who makes that humility. You got Delaware, you got Front Row, you got Mitchell in Baltimore. Every city, there's always one. Now, with not all that many, but there's quite a few black politicians. Why in every city they only have one? One star, yeah, man, because we tired of this and we want to be man, they just rhetoric.
That's right.
Because they are working for the advancement of our enemy. How can they work for our advancement? But now the Bible says, and we move on because we want to let you know that also you must know the truth of the hypocrites and the traitors and enemies of our people.
That's right. Teach them.
Only way that the white man can control us, he must take those from among us and put us out there.
That's right.
You see, this is why the white man, they feared this black man here with a passion. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Because of what he stood for. You see, he wasn't a beggar.
No, sir.
He wasn't begging the white man.
No,
he was doing.
That's right.
Right now, 1983, what's the major problem black people have? They can't eat. They don't have no money. Unemployment. But now the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, with his wise counsel and his wise guidance, years ago, he said, black man, go to the farm.
That's right.
Build something for yourself. But now you want to run behind Stokely. Kwame Ture, they call him now. You want to run around H. Rat Brown and Huey P.P. Duke. Eat all these guys and sold us out one way or the other. You couldn't see the great wisdom. Many people couldn't see it.
That's right.
I mean, and I'll tell you one particular one. I was just thinking about this the other day.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know him as Muhammad Ali.
Yes, sir.
I know him as Cassius Marcellus Clay.
Yes, sir.
You know, I was watching a thing on TV the other day. Man, this man's in bad shape. He got brain damage.
Yes, sir.
Can y'all tell it? Can y'all tell by the way he talks? Man, he used to be sharp and crisp. I'm the greatest. You say my hands is gone. You say my arms is gone. I'll whip this son and listen. I'll whip Joe Frazier. I'm the greatest of all time. Isn't that what he said? Now, with who was that? Oh yeah, I think it was Joe Frazier. He said my arms is gone, my legs is gone. Hell, that nigga's mine. God, he's in terrible shape. And the doctors predict he's only going to get worse. But the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, like a father to a son, he said, brother, get out of that ring. Don't make yourself a sport for the white man. To sell your brothers and sisters down the drain for a little bit of money. He said they love you. Your brothers and sisters look up to you. They respect you. How does it look like you being a Muslim? Saying you represent God. And you're going to go out and entertain the white man. You say that you forgot you need a white man to support you. He said, no, brother.
Listen up.
Not Mr. Marcellus.
That's right.
I want to fight. Now he's fighting for his sanity. Yeah. Look at Warif, Dean Muhammad, as they call it. Right now, he has successfully destroyed almost every remnant of what his father established.
That's right. True.
Now, before I go into that, I had to tell you this real swift. This was all part of a master plan. Remember, now you have to know the truth. Only when you know the truth can you be set free. In the white man's FBI report, oh my God, it's like this is a 588 shirt. Don't hold bow ties too good. I get to sweating and bouncing around, brother. See, this is a brotherhood here, not a Robin Hood.
Yes, sir.
We're not here to take your money, so we ain't riding around in big fine cars. This suit looks slick, but it cost me $35. I bought it from the Chinks.
Yes, sir.
On sale. See, so, you know, we ain't trying to get over on you, brother. We all of like minds and of similar burdens. That's right. So, in the FBI report, what the cracker said, they said when Elijah Muhammad died, but that's cold.
Yes, sir, that's right.
Because we know that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad's not dead. And again, that's a topic we discuss as we go along.
Yes, sir.
But they said what they want to do is that they want to bring Wallace into leadership over the nation of Islam. Now, they got this in black. I read it.
Yes, sir.
You can send to the Freedom of Information Act and read it yourself.
That's right.
Then he said that after we bring Wallace into power,
Listen, brothers.
then we want to break it up into another faction.
Right? Yes, sir.
So that the nation of Islam can cease ever being a power.
Yes, sir.
Because in 1968, Mr. Hoover said in his report, he said the nation of Islam must be destroyed at all costs.
Yes, sir.
So let's examine what he did.
Yes, sir.
First of all, why did he want Wallace to be the leader?
Good question.
Because in a hierarchy, and I'll name some names here as we go along that will shock you.
Yes, sir.
In the hierarchy and leadership of the nation of Islam, and the white man had a whole lot of operatives, a whole lot of puppets on the string.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes,
but remember what I told you, that you have no benefit to the white man if everybody did use a Jeff Davis Uncle Tom.
Yes, sir.
You're only a benefit if the people think, man, he's militant.
Right.
He's for the liberation of black people.
Yes, sir.
Now, the reason, in every statement I make, if anybody wants to challenge it, you know somebody want to challenge it, anytime.
Yes, sir.
This is going on radio.
That's right.
You're here.
Yes, sir.
That the reason that they brought Wallace in the position is because Wallace hated his father.
Yes, sir.
And they knew he would seek to do everything to destroy the righteous and good name and work of his father. And also, Wallace is a bungling idiot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm telling you the truth now. Now, I want y'all to understand that I'm not name calling.
No, sir.
I'm not slandering.
No, yes, sir.
But now, as powerful as the nation of Islam is, how does someone destroy all the assets that it has? By bungling, right?
Yes, sir.
And if you didn't bungle and destroy them, he's what? A damn idiot.
That's right.
I mean, anyway, as they say, the knife cut.
Yes, sir.
You got a problem.
Yes, sir.
You see? So now they knew in a period of time that everything that stood as the nation of Islam under Wallace's direction would crumble.
That's right.
Because as the Holy Quran teaches us, it says everything that the prophet makes law not to do, the hypocrite says it is all right to do it.
That's right.
So everything that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us, Wallace said the opposite.
That's right.
The messenger said, stay away from white folks. Watch, no, they are brothers. The messenger said that we're coming into an economic crisis. Black people will be starving. The world will be in chaos. We have to pool our resources. We have to buy land. We have to open up business. We have to begin to do international trade. Wallace said, we don't need no business. Sold all the business, sold all the land, and cut off international trade. Everything, yes sir, we got it. Everything that the messenger taught, Wallace did opposite. Now up in Chicago, that magnificent building, that not only was a beauty to the city of Chicago, but an inspiration to black people throughout this nation of what we could do collectively. Now they got it up for sale. The Salam restaurant, all the things that we worked and strived for. But now the white man, as the Holy Quran says, he says that surely I will wait for them on the right and the left.
Yes, sir.
Before them and behind them, and I'll also wait for them on the straight path. According to the Holy Quran, the seventh surah, the devil's opposition to man. Now, what is the straight path? What is the right way? It's the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
So now when the white man seen Wallace crumbling, as he knew he would,
Right.
he knew that Wallace couldn't hold up his end.
No, sir.
Remember in the 60s,
Right.
Wallace left the messenger.
That's right.
He left the Nation of Islam,
Yes,
and he
sir.
sought to set up some interracial organization.
Right.
And he failed at that.
That's right.
Wallace has never completed nothing in his life. So the white man knew
Yes, sir.
what he would do to the nation.
Yes, sir.
But the white man, knowing that his desire is to carry black people into the burning and flaming fire,
Yes, sir.
right along with him,
Right.
he put somebody in the straight path.
Yes, sir.
Because people was getting tired of Wallace. They were, damn, Jim, even those who were not Muslim.
That's right.
He said, man, I kept selling this. And,
Right.
man, I used to see the Muslims walking around clean cut and
Right.
clean shaven.
Right.
Now they look like they rolled down a damn flea circus.
That's right.
They all over their face, funky,
right.
dirty. Assalamu alaikum, going to discos,
Right.
on the prayer rug 1 minute, and on the marijuana mat the next.
That's right.
Yeah, brother, all praise is due to Allah. That coke is on, right?
Yes, sir.
Kufi's on.
Yes, sir.
Women going around naked.
That's right.
Can't run out their long garments.
Yes, sir.
So long the holy apostle trying to get the black woman in a decent dress,
That's right.
a decent garment, so they can be respected.
Yes, sir.
Now they're walking around, you can see every ripple, every crack, every pimple on their behind, talking about Assalamu alaikum, all praises due to Wallace Dean,
Yes, sir.
and they're filthy as a bunch of pregnant dogs.
That's right, sir.
The most solemn Elijah Muhammad ain't teach that.
No, sir.
And they're making it look all right for many other black women. Yeah, well, they Muslim. They believe in Islam. And they smoke. Why you want me to stop smoking, baby? That's what you talking to your woman trying to get her to be right.
Yes, sir.
Then the man, well, look here, mama,
Yes, sir.
in the East they got 4 or 5 wives. I mean, it's all right for me to have 4 or 5 sisters.
Yes, sir.
And all 4 of them on the welfare, he ain't working nowhere.
That's right.
Yeah, they have 4 women, but they take care of them.
That's right.
We don't even take care of the ones we got.
That's right.
Or the children we got.
That's right.
And we talking about 4 or 5. Baby, get the food stand, John. That's what we be doing.
That's right.
Man, check day. Check day. There's more so-called Balalian Muslims
Right.
running around them sisters' house than on Christmas. Baby, you got that thing, Jim? My car notes do.
Yes, sir.
That's pathetic. Pimping under the disguise of being a Muslim.
That's right.
But remember now, the white man know that can't last. He know it can't last. So what he has to do, he has to place somebody right there in the straight path to deceive anybody who would desire to obey and bow down to the wisdom of Messenger Elijah Muhammad. So this is Mr. Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
I know somebody in the audience and said that or thought it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, not that brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that brother's so sincere. You hear the way he talk?
Yes,
The
sir.
way he explained that. Oh, he's such a wonderful brother. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He was the hidden element
Yes, sir.
that the white man would use. You see, what the messenger said, that the last trick
Yes, sir.
that the white man would use to deceive our people was the female.
Yes, sir.
So when I look at Mr. Louis Farrakhan,
Yes, sir.
I look at one who has a female characteristic.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you examine him,
Right.
in 1975, when the message left from among us,
Yes, sir. Here it comes.
man, A-Line Express,
Yes,
right
sir.
behind Wallace.
Yes, sir.
He went around the country
Yes, sir.
saying that if you didn't follow Wallace,
Right.
you wasn't a Muslim.
Right.
Up in New York City, up in New York City, he was on the podium, he grabbed the white man, just hugging and kissing him, asking the white man to forgive him for ever being a racist. This went on for a couple years.
Yes, sir.
I've listened to tapes
Yes, sir.
of him saying how the white man is his brother.
Right.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad just taught the white man was the devil for shock value.
Yes, sir.
So now as the nation began to crumble,
Yes, sir.
or that which Wallace tried to
Right.
fake
Yes,
was the
sir.
nation,
Right.
And black people all over the country start saying, wait a minute, Jack.
Yes, sir.
We want some of that old good time teaching.
Yes, sir.
Some of that Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaching.
Sir.
We don't want to be sanctified.
No,
we want to
sir.
be blackified.
Yes,
Where's
sir.
that teaching?
Yes, sir.
So, all right, Lord, you on next.
Yes, sir.
And that's what the FBI said.
That's right.
He said that after they put Wallace in power, they was going to break it into another faction.
That's right.
I want y'all to see the orchestration.
Yes, sir.
Divide and conquer.
Yes, sir.
Plus, they support both of them.
Yes, sir.
And don't think they don't.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you here and now, in the very near future,
Yes, sir.
their alliances
Yes, sir.
with the white man will be made manifest.
That's
But not
right.
just them,
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
but a whole bunch of these black leaders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot of them talk the right talk,
Yes, sir.
but they don't walk the right walk.
No, sir.
So the Bible said, marvel not
No, sir.
that Satan has become an angel of light,
No, sir.
so it's no wonder his ministers have become ministers of righteousness.
Yes, sir.
That's what they're teaching now.
Yes, sir.
Right there, brother, black this and black that,
Yes,
all
sir.
praises due to Allah and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad
Yes, sir.
is the man, or else they say it's time for us to get together and
Right.
use our voting power, our economic power,
Yes, sir.
and do this and do that, but
Right.
that's only a ploy.
That's right.
It's only a trick
Yes, right.
that is used to deceive you.
That's right.
But remember, brothers and sisters, what did I tell you? What you got to know to be free?
Truth.
You got to know the truth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake
If you
up.
don't get no truth, you're going to stumble
Yes, sir.
and fumble.
That's right.
You're going to get lost in the sauce.
That's right.
And this is what the white man has designed for you.
Yes, sir.
But you won't recognize these things
No, sir.
unless you have the knowledge of the truth of the time
That's
that
right, sir.
we
That's
live
right.
in.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Very important.
Yes, sir.
Because there was a time when black leaders could get away with this.
That's right, sir.
There was a time when the
Yes, sir.
slave master
Yes, sir. Come, teach.
could get away with this.
That's right. Wake
But
up.
that time is no more.
That's right.
The Holy Quran says what?
Yes, sir.
By the time
Yes, sir.
surely man is that lost.
That's right.
Mean if you're not with your Lord
Right.
and on the right path
Right,
and the right direction, you're lost.
That's right.
Now remember now, the devil, he is going to come at you everywhere.
That's right.
But there's a surah, I got to read this one surah to you before
Yes, sir.
we close out, because
Yes, sir.
as I said, one of the attributes of Allah is al-haq, the
Yes,
truth.
sir.
But the 69th surah of the Holy Quran is called al-haqqa,
Yes, sir.
meaning the sure truth.
That's right.
In the name of Allah the Beneficent,
Yes,
the Merciful,
Right.
the sure truth.
Yes, sir.
What is the sure truth? And what would make thee realize what truth is sure, upon what the sure truth is? Thamud and Ad called the calamity alive.
Yes, sir.
Then as for Thamud, they were destroyed by the severe punishment. And as for Ad, they were destroyed by a roaring, violent wind, which he made to prevail against them for 7 nights and 8 days, continuously,
Yes, sir.
so that thou might have seen the people there and prostrate, as if they were trunks of hollow palm trees. So canst thou see a remnant of them? See what the Quran is saying here? It's talking about Adam through Ma'ah. These are former prophets that Allah sent to other people.
Right.
But he's telling you how the people called the calamity
Yes, sir.
that they predicted would come, they called it a lie.
That's right. That's right.
So it said Allah destroyed them so absolutely there isn't even a left.
Yes, sir. Huh. Thank you.
Y'all know anybody? Timid punishment.
That's right.
Now we're talking about Pharaoh.
Yes, sir.
Surely we carried you in the ship
That's right.
when the water rose high, that we might make it a reminder for you, that the retaining ear might retain it.
Yes, sir.
See what the Quran is doing is just telling you over and over again how you know the sure truth, because truth, according to Webster's dictionary, is that which is consistent with reality.
That's right.
So it's showing you all through history,
Right, sir.
all through former people who did wickedness,
Yes, sir.
who did evil,
Right.
how he destroyed
Right.
them.
That's right.
He's showing you, if I kill them,
Right.
surely I'll do the same thing to you.
That's right.
So when the trumpet is blown with a single blast,
Yes, sir.
and the earth and the mountains are borne away, crushed with
Right.
one crash,
Yes, sir.
on that day will those events come to pass.
That's right.
And the heaven will be cleft asunder, so that day it will be frail. And the angels will be on his side, and above them will bear that day that Lord's throne of power. And on that day you will be exposed to view.
Yes, sir.
And no secret of yours will remain hidden.
Think about it.
You see, if you are doing evil,
Yes, sir.
and you're doing wrong,
Right.
brother, stop it.
That's right.
Sisters, if you're doing wrong and you're doing evil, stop it.
Yes, sir.
Before you don't have a chance
Right.
to stop it.
That's right.
When I tell you these hypocritical and traitorous leaders who
Yeah.
sold our people out,
Right.
they will be exposed to
Wake up.
you.
That's right.
All their wicked
Yes, sir.
and evil activities will be made manifest, but so will yours.
That's right. That's right.
Only you have a chance to repent.
That's right.
They don't.
No,
The
sir.
Holy Quran says whether they're evil, whether they cry or bear it patiently, it makes no difference.
Teach.
They will
Right.
be
Wake yourself.
inmates
That's
of the
right.
fire.
That's right.
It says, then as for him who is given his book in the right hand,
Yes.
he will say, lo, read my book.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
This is judgment day now.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Jesus spoke of the same thing.
That's right.
He said, surely I knew that I would meet my account.
Yes, sir.
So he will be in the life of bliss.
That's right.
In the lofty
That's right.
garden is fruits and near. Eat and drink pleasantly, for that which you sent before is bygone.
That's right.
So now what they're saying, if you've been all right,
Yes,
see,
sir.
see, you know when you cool.
That's right.
I mean,
That's
the
right.
Holy Quran said that in that day, the day of judgment,
Yes,
Yes, sir.
it says their mouths will be sealed,
Right.
and their hands and their feet will speak against them.
That's right.
You know, some black folks can rap.
Yes, sir.
Man, I done been in situations where man is wrong his two left feet.
Yes, sir.
He took all the man's dope
Right.
and messed his money up
Right.
and stuck his dealers up.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Put a pistol to the brother's head. The brother, a mile a minute, talks his way right out of
Yes,
it.
sir.
Man, we can talk.
Yes, right.
Man, when you see us getting the jam,
Right.
you sipping around, boy, and you done messed up.
Right.
Your husband done told you, woman, you better be home cooking.
Right.
And you downtown trying to go to the movies with your buddy. And your man catch you, but baby, honey, you talking.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you can run that thing down.
Yes, sir.
So it said, we ain't going to let you talk.
No, sir.
No rap.
Who rap?
Because you can
Right.
talk too good.
Yes,
It
sir.
said, on that day, your hands, your feet, your skin
Yes, sir.
will bear witness against you.
That's right.
And you can tell when somebody wrong.
Yes,
The
sir.
body language tell on you.
That's right.
You seen it.
Right.
You
Right.
do something wrong, you ain't that why? I don't know.
That's right.
Going to do all that.
Yes, sir.
Hugging and moving and twisting and twitching.
That's right.
So the body language is showing that day.
Yes, sir.
When you come to account, yeah, Jack, give me my book.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I've been on the square too big. I've been right.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
And you ready for your reward.
Yes, sir.
You see? But now,
Here we go.
it says, and as for him
Listen up. Enough.
who is given his book
Yes, sir.
in his left hand, he will say, oh, would that my book had not been given to me.
Yes, sir.
He said, oh, would that death had made an end to me, meaning they rather face death
Yes, sir.
than have their evils revealed on them.
That's right.
Now, I think all y'all can relate to this.
Yes, sir.
Can you remember when you were small and did something you know you ain't have no business doing?
Yes, sir.
And your mother bust you
Yes, sir.
or your father bust you?
Yes, sir.
Actually, we'd rather get a beating
Right.
than for them to sit down and tell us
Yes, sir.
what we did.
Yes,
Say,
sir.
God, look, Mom, if you're going to whip me, please, no rap.
Yes, sir.
Because a man and woman, they don't want to hear that deed.
No, sir.
That's
Because they got to face it.
That's right.
So it's saying when the book is handed in their left hand and they have to come to account.
Right.
Oh, brother, they say, oh, would death overtake me? I don't want to hear about that lying and tricking and that treachery I done done.
Right.
I don't want to face those people that I lied to.
That's right.
But remember, your account will be terrible.
Yes, sir.
But those who've had responsibility,
Right?
remember, with responsibility comes what? Accountability.
That's right.
So it says, my wealth has not availed me.
Right?
My authority has
up.
gone from me.
Yes,
Now this
sir.
is a hint here.
Yes, sir.
It's telling you that those that get the book in the left hand going to have what? They're going to have wealth
Right?
and they will have authority.
Yes, sir.
Now remember I told you what the book said in Matthew. Jesus said, come on, Jack. Everything you want.
Right?
The devil said, man, if you want the kingdom, you want to bow down to you, I'll give it to you.
Right?
Just obey me.
That's right.
So it is clear these people will have big money,
Yes, sir.
big authority.
That's right.
A lot of us sit down and envy
Wake
some
up.
of these ragtail leaders. No, don't envy them.
No,
That's
No,
right.
sir.
They're riding around in fine automobiles, flying around the world in airplanes. Don't envy them.
That's right.
Nothing, brother.
That's right.
Because what profit a man if it gain the whole world and it lose his soul?
Yes, sir.
So the book goes on to say, seize him, then fetter him, then cast him into the burning fire. Then insert him a chain the length of 70 cubits. Surely he believed not in the law of the great, nor did he urge the feeding of the poor.
That's right.
Therefore he is not here this day a true friend, nor any food except refuse, which none but the wrongdoers eat. Remember as we said in the very beginning, that man liveth not by bread alone, but from every word that cometh out or proceeded out of the mouth of God.
That's right.
Jesus said that what comes out of the mouth comes from the heart.
That's right. That's right.
He says, not what goes into a man to defile him, but what comes out.
That's
Yes,
right.
Because out comes adultery and blasphemy and
That's
lies
right.
and murder
Right.
and fornication.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So, when the hypocrite
Yes, sir.
and the disbeliever eat,
Right?
they eat the wrong food.
That's right.
The wrong spiritual food.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
They eat greed.
Yes, sir.
They eat hypocrisy.
That's right.
They eat evil.
That's right.
And brother begins to take root.
Yes,
And when
sir.
they throw all that garbage up,
Yes,
then
sir.
they are
Yes, sir.
exposed to view.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
It said that Daniel said when he ate the book,
Right.
it said it was sweet in his mouth, but all was so bitter
Yes, sir.
when it hit his stomach. That's the hypocrite.
That's right.
It's sweet when he living the life of Raleigh, but what the hell you gonna do when Raleigh comes home? And Raleigh today is Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
All praises are due to Allah.
That's right.
We're letting you brothers know and sisters know we are moving into a very serious time
That's right.
in the black man's
Yes,
history.
sir.
That's right.
We're living at the end of this time. Every disbeliever, every hypocrite will be called to account.
Yes, sir.
The Holy Quran and Bible say even Allah will even use the earth,
Yes, sir.
the elements of the earth, the
Right.
sun,
That's right.
the moon, the
Yes.
stars,
Yes, sir.
rain, hail, snow, earthquake,
Yes,
all these elements he will use to destroy the evil, wicked
Yes,
people
sir.
on this planet.
That's right.
The white man must go.
Got to go.
Anyone who's weak enough to love him and worship him must go too.
That's right.
In my conclusion, let me tell you this.
Listen up.
The white man has been on our planet now 6,000 years.
Yes, sir.
For 2,000 years he was up in Europe. Is that
That's
right?
right. That's right. That's right.
Locked up like an animal. Couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do nothing.
Yes, sir.
Then we let him out of Europe.
That's right.
He floated around, bounced around, lying, spreading trickery, deceit, murder, and bloodshed everywhere he went. Read his history.
That's right. Check it
Then
out.
we bowed him up in Europe.
That's right.
See, white people dumb.
That's
They
right.
stayed in Europe for over 1,000 years. You know why?
Yes, sir.
So damn dumb. Now dig this.
Yes, sir.
The white man was so dumb.
Yes, sir.
Capital D-U-M-B.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
He thought the world was flat.
Yes, sir.
Now get to that. He thought the world was flat,
Yes,
and if he went too far, he'd fall off.
That's right.
Philip, that show he ain't been nowhere.
That's right. That's right.
Man, the
That's right.
black man had already charted the 7 seas.
That's right.
Dealing with astronomy and history. Every place you go, you find the black man.
That's right.
They run over in Antarctica,
Right.
the top of the world,
Right.
the North Pole. The black man been there. They run all the way down to the South Pole. He been there. Everywhere they go, they find the black man.
That's right.
If the cracker went to the moon, you know what they find? The black man, because we are the gods of this universe. And the white man made it. All praise to the people of God. So here we go. Hold on. So in his few years, he came out around 1492.
Yes, sir.
And Christopher Columbus,
Yes, sir.
he wasn't no white man.
Wake up.
He was a black man.
That's right.
One parent was white and one was black.
That's right.
So he came out around 1492.
Yes, sir.
Just a few years.
That's right.
Y'all got to excuse me sometime.
Yeah, take your time.
Thank you, brother. Somebody's helped me. 1555,
Right.
1942.
Right.
There's 3, there's 1. One, right? Good. No, it's not that long. How much is 1492 to 1515? Come on, help me now. We got all these school teachers back here. Ain't that terrible?
1492?
Yeah, 1555. 23 years? It's not quite. It's close. But anyway, just a few years. Just a few years
Yes, sir.
after he got out of Europe, what's the first thing he did? Put us in slavery. Just
Yes,
come
sir.
out.
Yes,
Fresh
sir.
out of Europe.
Right. Right.
Fresh out.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Then he brought us here and worked us from what? Can't see morning, can't see night.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Now around, I think it was 1767? 1760. The Industrial Revolution, is that right?
Yes, sir.
When they invented the cotton gin and they started using machinery.
Right.
Then they started using Negro for other kind of work.
That's right. That's right.
Then as they started moving into the 19th century, the 1800s, and into the 20th century,
Right.
just from that Industrial Revolution,
Teach.
they had completely destroyed the atmosphere.
That's right.
The air was polluted.
That's right.
The water, that was talking about a few hundred years.
That's right.
The water polluted. Now they have what they call acid rain.
Right. Check it out.
Huh?
Yes,
Meaning
yes,
that the atmosphere is so polluted with poisons
Yes, sir.
that when the rain go up,
Yes,
see
sir.
when the earth draws the water to the earth's rotation,
Right.
which we call gravitation, in a fine mist
Yes, sir.
that the naked eye can hardly detect.
Yes, sir.
Now this mist ascends higher and increases with other mist of water in different currents of the atmosphere until she becomes too heavy.
That's right. Right.
Then
Think
that
about
water distills back to earth
Right.
in the form of small drops, which we call rain.
That's right.
But now that pure water can't come back.
No, sir.
Now it picks up the particles, the poison that's in the atmosphere,
That's
and
right.
it comes down and kills fish.
That's right.
It kills plant life.
That's right.
Plus it kills you.
That's right. That's right.
Wake up.
Yes, sir.
Water ozone now.
This is correct.
Yes, sir. Right.
Now he's playing with nuclear bombs
Yes, sir.
Teach.
that can destroy the entire planet.
Right.
Now, after he has completely destroyed the atmosphere, the water, everything,
Yes, sir.
what do you think he would do if God let him go to Mars? He'd do the same thing to Mars, only quicker,
That's right.
because he has more knowledge now.
That's right.
What do we do after he destroy Mars? Going to Venus.
That's right.
What does he do after he destroys this universe? He destroys the next one, the next one. So before we let the white man destroy this magnificent universe, God's going to destroy him
That's
first.
right.
He's
Yes, sir.
got to go.
That's right. Teach.
Don't you understand there's more at stake here than just us?
That's right.
It's the future of our children.
Yes, sir.
It's the future of humanity that is at stake.
That's right.
And Almighty God Allah,
Yes, sir.
He has chosen this time,
Listen, brothers.
this point in history,
Yes, sir.
to take the white man off our planet.
That's right.
And brothers and sisters,
Yes, sir.
as we reach this era, we've got to be ready.
Yes,
That's
right.
We want you to be ready for this time.
That's right.
We want you to listen to what we're saying.
Yes,
We
sir.
want you to get into what we're saying.
That's right.
Because we desire for you to join hand in hand
Listen up.
in a chain of divine unity.
That's
The
right.
Holy Quran said divine unity is what will triumph
Yes, sir.
over our enemies.
That's right.
We need you, beloved brothers. We
That's
need
right.
you, beloved sisters.
Right.
And we want to let you know that today, this man, his teaching,
Yes, sir.
the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad,
Yes, sir.
the teaching that was given to him by God
Yes, sir.
Almighty,
Right.
is here, is strong, and is ready. And if you know that too, for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. All praises are due to Allah,
That's right.
the messenger Elijah Muhammad and his great teaching.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's 4 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
And I said I was only going to talk to 4. We'd like to talk a little more, but we have some very delicious food in the back.
Yes, sir.
We want y'all not wine, but to dine with us here this afternoon and enjoy yourself. We want you to enjoy the Muslims because we're here, because we're your brothers and we are your sisters.
That's right.
We want y'all to come in and find out more about what we're doing.
Yes, sir.
We need you because my success is your success.
That's right.
And your success is my success.
Yes, that's right.
After the meeting, as you're eating and whining, dining, you gotta watch me now. We don't want, see, that's what I was searching for. You gave in.
That's
No living. Ain't this beautiful? Black people here, no, we even take the reefer paper from you. Nah, brother, you ain't take the paper. It's only paper. No. Anything negative got to go.
That's right.
So after the meeting, talk to the brothers. Talk to the sisters.
That's right.
Find out how you can become more part of what we're doing.
Yes, sir.
But now one thing I will do, I'll take a few questions. All right, I'll take a few, if anyone has any questions. All right, brother.
Have you ever read a book about Chancellor Louise, Destruction of Black Society?
Oh, yes, I have. Right. You know, and do you want to make a comment on that?
I was just, because for certain things you hit on applicable to
Right.
the truth
Right.
he has discovered over 6,000 years when we were like Upper Egypt.
Yes, sir.
And us.
Right.
Kings and queens, they were like us.
You better believe it. You know that is right, especially mental slaves. And you know, it just is a little footnote to Chancellor Williams. You know, I must admit I have enjoyed reading his works. You know, because in many areas he's a great historian. But you know, Chancellor Williams, you know, he's very anti-Islam. You know, I mean, that radiates throughout his book.
Right.
You see, and there's one thing that I want to keep everybody in the frame of mind of. That a lot of times when you speak on Islam and you tell people you're interested in being Muslim, they'll tell you that the Arabs persecuted black people or the so-called African just like white people did. But that's really not as cut and dry as it really may seem. Now, yes, there were some Arab traitors who were involved in this. But I want to get to a more basic point. We want to recognize who is the Arab and who is the black man.
Yes, sir.
Now, so the historians say that Abraham is the father of religion. And Abraham had two sons.
Yes, sir.
One they said was Isaac,
Right.
and the other one was Ishmael.
Right.
Now, all historians agree Abraham is a black man.
That's right.
And there's no question about
That's
that.
right. No question.
They say Abraham's handmaiden to whom he had Ishmael by was a what? An Egyptian. Now where's Egypt at?
Africa.
Now if Abraham is black and Hagar is black, then what does that make Ishmael? And the historians say that Ishmael is the progenitor of the Arab race.
Right.
Right.
Those light white, which they was white Arabs, ain't the real inhabitants of Arabia.
Right.
It is us.
That's right.
The whole planet belongs to the black man. There was a time, brothers and sisters, there was nothing on the earth but black and brown. Chinese, black. Japanese, black. Everything on this planet, you better believe it. And because of that, we find today, we find the four basic colors. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got black,
Right.
we got brown,
Right.
we got red, we got yellow. Is that right?
Good.
Can you see in this, the Bible teaches us, it says in the last day, the day of judgment, that the four angels
Yes, sir.
would hold back the four winds so that God's people could come out and they would crush them down and destroy the enemies of those that God would serve. Those four angels symbolize the black, the brown, the red, and the yellow. There's one odd fellow,
Yes, sir.
the fifth wheel,
Yes, sir.
and that's the white man. That's why he got his Masonic order called what? The odd fellas. You see? But yes, all of us are one people. We don't want to get hooked up on that skin thing. You see? Light skin, dark skin, we all one people.
Yes,
You
sir.
better believe it. You see? You know, We want to recognize that it is the white man who's brought division to all darker people on the planet. We don't want to continue that.
That's right.
We want to stop that. As a matter of fact, today, as we come together, we all want to come together as one. We've all listened and we've all talked and we've all enjoyed one another as one. We want to eat as one. And when you leave here, brothers and sisters, leave here with one single solitary idea.
Yes, sir.
Love and unity for black. Love for Allah and His Messenger.
That's right.
Death and destruction for our enemies.
That's right.
Thank you. We're going to do announcements. We're going to call our brother secretary. He's going to give us the last few moment announcements. And again, I thank you all for coming out. After meeting, eat, enjoy yourself. It's buffet style. We'll have some nice soothing music. No, we will not have Rick James, but we have some nice soothing music for you all. And again, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
In the most holy name of Allah, the beneficent, the most merciful, who has come to us in the person of a man, Master Farrakhan Muhammad, July the 4th, 1930, in the name of his last and surely his most greatest messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And on behalf of the Caliph, the Honorable Emmanuel Abdullah Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum. We wish to thank everyone who took time from their schedule to travel from Baltimore to come here to the temple meeting, and also our brothers here and sisters who live in D.C. to take time out and come and pay us a visit here. And in coming here, we hope that this does not mean your last time visiting us here, and we hope and pray to Allah that each and every one of us learn something from Brother Minister and Brother Caliph this afternoon. And afterwards, right down the hall, you go out the door, you go right to your right. That is where we'll be serving food at. And please, sisters, mingle with sisters, brothers, mingle with brothers. Unless you are married to the sister or you came here witness.